Happy Saturday, everybody. I want to make a quick message for the professional yoga teachers and practitioners out there. Where is everybody going? Why are you in such a hurry? Right now, I see again and again and again being taught one pose, one breath. Nobody's actually getting into the poses. Where are you trying to go? Yoga practice is not something to be done quickly, and it's not something to do. What we really want to do is be. And honestly, when you're approaching an asana, 5 breaths isn't enough. 10 breaths, maybe, warrior 1, warrior 2, 10 breaths, 15 breaths is strong. But for most asanas, you need to linger longer. So this idea that we can do yoga and get any results, it is not successful. I see this whenever I take public classes. There's such a hurry. I can barely move that fast, and I know these poses. I've been teaching for 20 years and practicing for, over 30. So move slower. Another thing for the professional teachers out there, please instruct your students in how to calm their mind and still their eyes. I'm not sure why this isn't being taught. You don't just tell people, calm your mind. You tell them, rest your eyes on a specific point. Notice the internal landscape. Become aware of the breath. Lengthen your breath. We can't just tell people what to do. You have to give them a method for how. How do you do it? You can't say, feel your energy. People don't know how to feel their energy. Direct your awareness, the sensations in your belly. Notice if these are tied to any emotions or thoughts. These are just little pieces of how you can describe people to become aware of their energy, of their mind. Because if you are teaching yoga and if you are practicing yoga and you're doing in the same way that you drive a car, with aggression and danger and hurry and without consideration for your internal space and the internal spaces of people around you or your students, this isn't yoga. Yoga is a system of unification where you are learning to integrate the limited, the physical form with the unlimited, that which is the inner dimensions. But we can't hurry through this. Better if you want to hurry that you go running or you go lifting weights, because then you won't have a false idea about yoga. Yoga is not having flexible hamstrings. Yoga asana is designed to make sitting more comfortable so that you're able to have the spine in an upright position. There's space between the bones, so we're not having compression. It's designed to teach you how to find very, very minute movements and subtle adjustments. It's not something that should be hurried. So this is I see this so common approach of rushing through practice and nobody's getting results. The teachers are not getting results. The students are not getting results. Yoga practice, and I'm not just talking about physical practice, is meant to transform you, to transform your psychic state, to expand your perceptions, to develop a profound compassion for all living beings, to bring you more and more into this moment exactly as it is with all of its uncomfortability, because it's passing, it's temporal. So please keep in mind that it's not how many asanas you do that matters, it's the manner in which you do them. And the more and more I teach, is the more and more I slow people down. Not because being slow is somehow more spiritual, because when we move slower, it's more likely that people will begin to sink into their bones, to find their breath, and to become present instead of constantly moving and jumping around, and eyes are here and eyes are there, and you go into a pose, you breathe once, and it hurts, and you're out of it. So go a little less deep. Find your real edge and sit there and allow a legitimate change to happen. This practice of yoga is such a huge part of me, and it's an art. It's supposed to be graceful. If you're collapsing the arches of your feet, but you're reaching your arms up as high as you can, you're missing the point. You have to build each pose from the ground up, consciously, not compromising your foundation because you want to go further. And to do this, we have to move slowly and systematically. And as a side note for all the yoga teachers, please learn more asanas. There's so many asanas that are not warrior 1, warrior 2, humble warrior, reversed warrior, trikonasana, and there's so many other asanas that open the shoulders, that open the hips. And I'm not talking about the standard hip openers like pigeon. Your students need more things. They tend to have sedentary lifestyles. There tends to be a lot of this in the shoulders. So we have to do specific things to open this. I'm only one person. I can only teach so much of the year. I'm really happy to create more workshops for the Miami yoga community when I'm here, but you guys have to show up. I'm happy to make these not very expensive, but again, you have to show up. So there's tons more asanas. They can be done wonderfully, slowly, with precise breathing and an aware presence. And I guess that's